we go. Hey, Elio, you know who else has green hair? Hey! Stop it! Stop it! Why can't I just be Kite? Why can't I just be Kite? Why can't I just have the Kite colors for once? Oh wait, wrong thing. Oi, tomato. Also, I don't know why it looks like this when I have the title screen up, but this is what it looks like when I have the title screen up. But don't worry, it looks normal when I press continue. Oh wait, we have a lad here. I need to get rid of him. Yeah. Sorry, lad. You're no longer allowed here. That concludes Twitch ads plays. I guess that is correct. Hello, welcome back. So yeah, now we have access to all of the DLC thanks to Goldie Other. So thank you again to Goldie for giving me access to your Steam library so that we can get access to the Giving Cove a Wedgie DLC. I'm very pumped to do that. I'm very pumped to like shove a whoopee cushion under his chair and like call him a stinky boy in the middle of class. Very, very excited for that. Very, very pumped for that. Does that include the Derek DLC? Yes, it includes everything. Everything. The marriage DLC, the Derek DLC, and I assume whenever that other dude's DLC comes out, Goldie will probably buy that too. Oh my, oh, do you like Derek? I've never met Derek yet. I will save my judgment for him until I see him. Baxter. I don't know who that is either. But yeah, I guess he's the other DLC dude. Alright, so let's get back to the game. I know something about the Derek DLC. Aww. Once you reach the shopping area, the noise level grew exponentially. I would love to be here, but gotta sleep. But before I go, I would like everyone to know I've read the titles Pushing as Fucking. Good night, everyone. Baxter Superior. I am not fucking Cove's hand in the sand, Goldie. What the fuck? But also, thank you again. Thank you again for giving me access to your DLC. Also, I should probably at the role and tell people that we're playing our life. Playing our life now. Oh, did I send out a tweet? I don't know if I sent out a tweet. Let me double check. I gotta double check that everyone gets their notifications. Even though I don't want them to subscribe. Goldie! Bye, Goldie. Yeah, have a good night, Goldie! Thank you again for everything. I'm excited to, Okay, I did tweet it out. Okay. I'm very excited to torture Cove throughout all stages of his life. I mean, that would be a better title though, Goldie. Twy, we're still on step 1. That's not a good look. Once you reach the shopping area, the noise level grew exponentially. No longer just waves and footsteps, but the chatter of people enjoying the lovely summer day. The call of birds trying to find bits of food left behind. Oh, like the Shoebill Stork? The Shoebill Stork? I will continue talking about him even in this game. Oh, I just realized it still says we're playing Ghost Trick. See, there's a good reason for me to bring the Shoebill Stork into the picture. The Shoebill Stork? The call of people the call of birds trying to find bits of food left behind so that they can decapitate and swallow them? Yeah. Okay, just add eventually before the title. You sniffed the air as you walked beside Cove. You could still smell the ocean, but there were other scents now too. Pizza, pretzels, hot donuts. I guess they're out of the oven just now? It's nice. It's alright. Yeah, it's nice. I want pizza. Give me the pizza with the special sauce. The energy surrounding the area seemed to fill you, and there was a bounce in your step as you began looking at all the familiar sights. There were so many things to do, you didn't know where to begin. You looked at Cove, hoping he was just excited as you were. You like pretzels, right? Not the special sauce pizza. Yeah, okay, maybe not the special sauce pizza. Not right now. Not right now. Cove was glancing from one side of the street to the other with a look in his aquamarine eyes that you couldn't quite work out. What's that? Cove pointed to a large crowd of people gathered near a few tables with large colorful umbrellas blooming from their middles. Hey? You couldn't see past the adults who were blocking the way, but you knew there must be something worth seeing. Oh, is there a festival? Without another word, the two of you hurried over to see what all the commotion was about. Feast your eyes on the amazing Alexander. He's so amazing it even says it in his nameplate. In the center of the crowd was a man with a tall hat and a funny green coat that has 3 long tails. Yo, is he a hormone master? There was a little table next to him with a cloth hanging over it that read The Amazing Alexander in glittery golden script. Is he a Versace? I know that's not their name. A man with a tall hat, Layton. This reminds me of a puzzle, my boy. Why tell people his name if it's already on a sign? Cove hummed with understanding, then turned to walk away just as the amazing Alexander began shuffling a deck of cards. You know what this reminds me of? A puzzle. You bit your lip, reluctantly starting to follow after Cove again. You continued looking over your shoulder, however, wanting to see as much as you could before you got too far away. Hey! Not watching where you were going proved a bad idea as you bumped right into Cove. Clover. Clove from hit game Zero Escape 999. Virtue's Last Be Bored. Hell yeah. Alright. Did you want to stay or something? Wait, what the hell just happened? I don't know if you guys saw that. My screen went black for a second. If that's okay. He briefly lifted his arms up off his sides before returning them to place. You could have said so. With that, it began. The magic man pulled one card out of the deck, showing it off to the curious onlookers. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys about something actually while I was playing this game. So I found out that this game has a term with it. I was looking at it on itch.io, and it helped me discover a new term for games that I would like to look at in the future. So I'm sure you guys know otome games are like games aimed towards like primarily a female audience, because it's like dating boys as like a girl typically. But like a lot of otome game creators were challenging like the meaning of the word otome, and in doing that, they created a new term for like visual novels that are inclusive. For like you could be like any like for example in this game you can be like she, her, he, him, they, them in this game, and you can like customize yourself to look however you want to look, kind of thing. Like that's really inclusive. And so there's a new term for games like that, and it's called amare. Amare. So if you ever want to find more games like this, I would suggest adding that game tag to your repertoire, because I certainly am. So I hope that term catches on more, because I only learned about it through like this game, and I didn't see too many games that talked about it. But hey, it exists. It is a thing. And it's nice to know. The more you know. With that, it began. The magic man pulled one card out of the deck, showing it to the curious onlookers. That's amare! It sounds kind of like amore. I wonder if that's why they call it amare. It was a 4 of diamonds. Share it in Discord? Wait, what do you mean? Sure what? Watch closely. Oh, because you're gonna forget if it's here? I don't really know what to say in the Discord. I guess I can link to the tweet where I talked about it, maybe? You did, squeezing through a few of the adult onlookers to get a better view. Yeah, I'll link it in the social media tab later, because I tweeted about it when I found out about it. Suddenly, the man snapped his fingers, and the card just disappeared. Oh, that was the point of my joke, but yeah, I don't know if that was the point of the term. Yeah, I think it's like supposed to mean like love no matter what. Like, I remember some people were arguing. I remember I looked up a thing. Some people were arguing over, like, why are they calling it amare? Wouldn't you just call it romance? But, like, if you're looking for, like, a specific thing, like something that's inclusive, like, and you look up, like, romance visual novels, you're not really gonna find, like, I guess you could find some inclusive visual novels, but you'll probably be more likely to find, like, bishoujo visual novels if you look that term up. So it's a good thing that you have more descriptors, kinda. Damn, I knew why Aya Amare is my Oshi. That reminds me, I was looking up Amare on Twitter and I kept finding posts about her. I wonder if that's why she made her last name Amare. You never know. I mean, she is pretty gay. Whoa! The amazing Alexander, who had earned his title, turned his head and looked directly at you. He reached out with a kind smile. But yeah, it's hard finding specific types of VNs. Yeah, so it's always good to have more, like, search results. Like, one day I might just want to be playing otome games, so I'll look up otome games. But maybe I want to play a game where I can really customize myself, where I can really be myself. Like, find some inclusive visual novels like that. So I'd want to look up amare. So it's always good to have more descriptors to find, like, a very specific theme. What's this behind your ear? What would I do? I would be like, nothing? It was true. You didn't keep anything there. He smelled like popcorn and candy when he stepped closer, and you wrinkled your nose in confusion as you watched him. I want some candy. He felt a tug, and then he pulled the 4 of diamonds out from behind your ears. Yeah, people get upset about new terms, but, like, what does it change to you? Yeah, it literally just helps you find things easier, or it helps you, like, it helps in 2 ways. Like, for people that want to find that specific thing, they have that thing that you can look for. And if you don't want to encounter that thing, you can, like, blacklist it. Like, it helps in both ways. Just don't use it, 3-head. Exactly! He felt a tug, and then he pulled the 4 of diamonds. Yeah, I already read that. You knew that couldn't really have come from your ear, but you still didn't get how he'd done it. There was a light applause from the crowd, and the man gave a deep bow. This is for you. I didn't know you were related to Himiko. You can do magic? The magician plucked a pair of balloons from a clump of them, tied down to his table. Both were in the shape of a dolphin instead of being a normal circle. And one for your friend too. Thank you for being my assistant. There's also how there's that one common argument about otome games not providing more options with it's specifically for a female audience. Like, okay, let's make our own. Yeah, like the people that specifically made this term apparently were like otome game developers that were like doing things that were more than just like appealing to the female audience. Like, for example, if you ever played like Backstage Pass, like that's primarily an otome game, but you can also argue that like you can date a girl in it, you could just have friendship with people, stuff like that. And like there were a lot of like games branded as a otome game like that, and some people were getting upset about it because they just wanted to be like a girl dating a guy, and like they weren't getting that, which I still, well, I mean, I guess it's just because I'm pan, I just don't understand. But I mean, it's always good. It's always good to have more descriptors for stuff like that, so you know that you're getting what you want with your product. I know I'm gonna be on the lookout for more amare games. Wow, they weren't getting that. I mean, I can't date girls and I don't mind. Oh wait, you meant for games. Oops, never mind. Now you are really grateful he chose you. Yeah, I don't really understand that either. Like, can always just ignore what you don't like. Yeah, you can always just not play the route. Like, I guess I'd understand if it's like something like Amnesia, where like if you want to unlock Ukyo's route, you have to play through everyone else's route. But if it's like a game that doesn't do that, like, who's hurting you if there's a dating a girl route? Like, honestly. Like, before I saw the amare tag, like, the only tag I would really go for like, inclusiveness was, like, LGBT. But even then, there was a lot of, like, crossover stuff with people that use LGBT. Some people use the tag for bad purposes. After that, he went to someone else in the crowd. Pick a card, any card. My uncle does that every time he visits. Not the balloons, stuff with cards. Cove spoke plainly while reaching over to take the dolphin that had been designated for him. Ghost is ruining the fun. Wondered if Cove's whole family was magic. Hey, yo! My dad is actually a magician. That's why he's not here. He's like in an alternate dimension, and when I turn 18, I'm gonna go to the magical dimension. So I guess you're gonna go to the magical dimension with me, huh, Cove? I'll eviscerate you with my fire magic. If so, he was lucky. I also remember, like, back then when Mystic Messenger was popular, people were genuinely upset that they couldn't play as anything other than a girl, so I'm just... Yeah. So now we got that stuff. Now we got an actual term for that. I hope it catches on more, again, because, like, I didn't hear about it. And, like, you know, like, because I play games like this, and I didn't even know about the term until, like, literally I started playing this game, and I saw the tag on itch.io, and I was like, wait, what is amare? And I clicked on it, and I was confused, and then I looked it up, and I found out. Like, this needs to catch on more. The crowd started to clear some, and you noticed to the side there was a whole rack of brightly colored kaleidoscopes on display. It's not as though there's a shortage of games where you play as boys, that's true. A lot of people hate on... This is the one thing I also never get, is like people hate on something. The fact that like a female-centered game or like a female-centered anime is even produced in the first place. They're like, what? Why is this not being catered towards me? Like, not everything needs to be catered towards you, my guy. Like, you got, like, look at all the Bishoujo games out there. There's so many Bishoujo games. Like, who cares if Axis is releasing, like, otome games? Like, just look at Manga Gamer. Just look at Sakai Project. Like, they're all releasing a bunch of Bishoujo games. Like, don't get your titties in a knot. And they're still releasing, like, mystery games too, in addition to their otome games. So I see a lot of people complain about Axis, especially for like localizing otome games, but it's like, that's just one developer, come on. Like, you're getting like all of these other games, just deal with it. Like, I remember back in the day, the only otome game you could play was like Games by Pactuses on DeviantArt. That was like it. We didn't have no otome games in English. Anyway. Ooh, a Rubik's Cube? A magic, oh no. I want all of these. If I get a kaleidoscope that's pretty, if I get a Rubik's Cube, I can pretend I'm N. If I get a magic 8-ball, I can pretend it's the magic conch. Oh... I think I would get a kaleidoscope. I think kaleidoscopes are pretty. Oh. You shifted your balloon string to your other hand so you could bring the mysterious tunnel to your eye. Pactuses, let's go! Yeah! I grew up on Pactuses' otome games. Elio, you nerd. A whole palette of colors appeared right in front of you, spinning into all kinds of different shapes as you twisted the ends of the tube. Huh. Cove picked up one and looked through, twisting the tube at the end. After a second, he set it back on the rack, moving to the other side of the stall. I might or might not served myself some whiskey and forgot that you had another game now. Welcome back, Overtaker. Take it easy. Don't drink too much now. Be sure to eat. He went under the awning, careful of his own floating dolphin, and you joined him. Elio is not just any nerd, he's our nerd. And you guys are my little meow meow nerds too. I thought he was in nerd. Do you have any places like that? Are you having fun? I don't really like it here. Are you having fun? I think I would ask that. Cove didn't answer straight away, and after a few more moments, you thought he wasn't gonna say anything though. You Tsundere. A little. Come on, just admit it. Brat. When Cove moved towards some stalls nearby, you followed beside him. Crib! Oh! I want the turtle! Oh, that's so cute. While Cove looked at sand pails, you were drawn to a table with colorful keychains laid out on it. They were sewn in the shape of sea creatures, and there was a plaque that read, "Handmade," standing proudly in front. It's now time for crab. Wait! Stop bonking and then head patting me! I know you're doing it for nefarious purposes, ID. Oi. You don't deserve any blush for patting me. Chinelo. No blush. There were a lot of different types. You saw a dolphin, a shark, a crab, and turtle. I want the turtle. I like turtles. I want the turtle. Your hand stopped on the sleeping turtle, just barely poking its head out of the shell. The blush revealed itself. No blush, Elio, after blushing already. Oi. I can't control it. I mean, I can, but... It had flecks of metallic green on its back that caught the sunlight when you picked it up. You remember the turtles you had seen in the movie. You had been mesmerized by the way they gently glided through the water. Oh, I'm trying to think of a movie with a turtle. I can't think of any right now. You were instantly enamored. Checking the price though, your heart fell. $6. You didn't know much about money, but you thought that was a lot to spend on one thing. I mean, I got $20. Hey, Cove, you wanna know how I got this $20 bill? The truth might shock you. You rarely had more than a $5 bill to your name. Well, now I've got 20. Though that changed the day you met Cove and his dad. You still have the $20 bill Mr. Holden gave to you hidden away in your room. You're lucky I only have 300 points. It was a grand sum of money, but you couldn't spend something that was at home instead of in your pocket. Maybe you'd have to ask your mom to bring you here again one day, now that you knew what you wanted. Is that what you want? Oh, are you gonna give it to me? Hey, free money, let's go. Huh? Oh. It's $6. I didn't bring any money. It's fine. Really? Can I have more? Can I have more? Hooray! Can you buy me something else? Can you buy me that video game? He's being nice to you, unlike someone here. Oh, who could you possibly be talking about? I'm the nicest person in the land. Cove took the keychain from your hands, and that was that. He was holding a small yellow bucket for himself, too. That someone is me. I'm not being nice to Elio. That is true. You're very mean. My dad told me to. Oh, your dad also told me to do something with you with money. Do you want to find out? You were a little nervous, but happy with your purchase nonetheless. It was nice of Cove's dad to let Cove buy something for you too. After Cove paid, the two of you stepped out of the store side by side. Your balloon dolphins knocking together and spiraling around the door. What? Though I didn't notice the bonk, am I just blind? Oh, but like you deserve. Hold on, let me see. Are you okay? No, it's still bonking. It's still bonking. Let me see if it's still on point though. Okay, yeah, it's still on point. It's still hitting what it's supposed to. I'm blind. Hello, blind. I'm Elio. You watched Cove hold up his new pail to his face, examining it thoroughly. Hey, Cove? I would have tested, but I'm at 94 points. Oh, poor little Twy. Can't redeem anything. Like, oh, I wonder, what can't you do now? What can't you do now that I'm taking this off? Oh, poor Twy. Can't redeem Shinny mode. Oh, poor little Twy. Hi, Elio. I'm mad at you for your treatment of Cove. Yeah? Does your dad always give out money like that? Just asking for a friend. Oh no. I'll be nice for once. Thanks for getting me it. Okay. Bob Chat, thank you for aiding me in my quest ID. Why are you linking that, Twy? Yes, it's Cove. Hello, Song. How's your day going? Song, save me. I'm out of points to torment the bun. Oh no. Oh no, what will I ever do? Twy doesn't have points. Oh no. I literally just said I'll need reinforcements. Did you send Song over to me? Song. You're on my side, right? No! 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 I thought we were friends. Okay. Oh my. It wasn't clear if he really accepted your thanks or not. We are? Why you on his side then? What? You were gonna thank him for the keychain again, but considering he only did it because his dad told him to, it probably didn't matter. Cove raised an eyebrow, but didn't push the issue. I mean, it's always good to say thanks, even if maybe they didn't do it for the reason that you wanted them to. Cove looked further down the street, where different food carts were lined up. He rested his non-cast arm over his stomach, and just as he did, yours let out a light glow. Oh, by the way, Song, I got all the DLC now, so I'll see all the DLC. She's not choosing me over you, she's choosing Cove over you. Is that true? You hadn't eaten since breakfast, and after all of this wandering around, you were definitely ready for some lunch. Can you buy me some lunch too? Let's get some food. Yeah. You wandered around a short while, looking at all the delicacies that were available. Hey, listen, Cole, I don't have money. Can you buy me this Wagyu beef? Everything looked delicious, and as the different smells, both sweet and salty, wafted over to you, your stomach growled even louder. Oh, it's a good thing I ate. This would probably have made me hungry if I didn't eat the turkey stuffing. After passing up hot dogs, snow cones, ice cream, and pizza, you both agree on pretzel. No, I want pizza! I want pizza! Can we get pizza pretzels? You guys ever have pizza pretzels at that one pretzel place? The pizza pretzel place? Cove got something sweet and cinnamony, and you, I want the pizza! Where's the pizza? Here's some retaliation from the anti-Cove United. Thank you, ID! Glad to know I got a friend on my side. Got a friend in me. There's a 10% chance I'll do something about it. The 80% is the hope for your reaction in the third step. Ooh. I am excited to see what kind of character Cove will become, because I know he's in his gremlin phase, so I'm pretty sure he'll stabilize throughout his life. Anyway. Oh, by the way, Song. I have something to show you. Have you seen him yet? Now you have. Have you seen him? Now you have. Have you seen him? It's an angry bird. It's a shoe-bill stork, and they can decapitate. They can decapitate turtles and crocodiles. Cute! They are very dangerous. Be careful. Don't get decapitated, even though I already know you got your legs decapitated. No, it don't mean much since I'm ace and it's hard for me to simp, but like IDK, feels weird to simp for Cove because he reminds me of Sedith Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and I just think of the McDonald's playpen animation. Yeah, like right now he's just a kid, so like I'm not feeling like the romance right now. I'm just like, oh, this is a child. Let me terrify him. I'm just gonna ruin his life because I hate children, I guess. The bird has something in common with me. Alright, let's see. I don't want a chocolate pretzel or a sprinkle pretzel. I want cheese. What did he get? What did he get? He got sweet and cinnamon. No. I want a pizza pretzel. I guess I'll get cheese. You licked your lips hungrily as the vendor handed your pretzel over, ready to take a big bite. It was covered in gooey melted cheese, just the way you liked it. Hoo hoo. Bird has something in common with me, liked by every streamer they interact with. That is true. At least as far as I know, every streamer I've met likes Twi, including myself. It seemed odd to get a dessert pretzel before eating normal food. Weirdo. You found an empty table close enough to the beach that the grate of the sand made terrible noises when you dragged the chairs out to sit down. These balloons are gonna make it hard to eat. Just tie it around your hand, Fivehead. Do you not know how to tie a knot? You do the loop-de-loop and pull. Cove placed his bucket on the table as you stared at his still balled-up hand that was wrapped around the string. You opened your mouth to agree before an idea hit you. I know. Yeah, just tie it around your hand, Fivehead. Dumbass. After carefully placing your pretzel somewhere it wouldn't get sandy, you tugged the balloon dolphin out of Cove's hand and tied it in a delicate bow around his wrist. Pay no mind to the fact that I don't know how to tie my shoes. I can tie a bow just fine. Song is being nice, and Elio's trying to make me forget his affront against Cove. Cove bounced his arm up and down in place, testing the stability of your knot. After watching his balloon jostle around but remain attached, he smiled satisfied. Damn it, I shouldn't have tied it that tight. I should have loosened it up so it'd fly away. Wait, no, I don't... Okay, I don't want to make jokes about that because I don't actually like when people let go of their balloon. So, here's what we're gonna do, Cove. You are gonna keep that balloon tightly tied to your hand. If I see that balloon take off into the stratosphere, you're dead. You are dead. Do you hear me? Because you know what happens? You know what happens when the balloons go into the stratosphere? They come down. They pop. They fall into the ocean. They fall into the ocean. You know what happens then? Turtles eat them, thinking that they're jellyfish because they're translucent, and then they die. Save the turtles. You better not let go of that, you bitch. I'll make sure of that. Forever. Bonded for life. Yeah, you will let go of that balloon when you are in your house. Our life, beginning and always, more like tormenting the child forever and always. What if Cove flies away with the balloon? Well, he better make sure that balloon doesn't fall into the ocean. He can get eaten by a turtle. He'll have the nutrients for the turtle, but not that balloon. Don't call him a bitch. Here's your bunny ears song. Could you help me too? I can't tie it on my own wrist. I swear to God, if you don't tie this correctly and it flies into the stratosphere, I am punting you. I am doing God's fist on your ass. He repeated the ritual. Cove struggled somewhat with the cast restricting his fingers on one hand and a string already tangled around the other. You better make sure that shit's tight. Okay. Got it. The two of you spent a moment admiring your handiwork. Both hands now free to allow easy munching on your pretzels. At this rate, you'll do the Derek thing before the Cove one. You bit into the doughy treat, savoring the taste on your tongue with a smile as you looked out over the ocean. Call him a bitch. Do it. At 2, house I got. Oh, sir, it's fine for Barn to make fun of Cove, but I can't. It's okay for Barn to call Cove a bitch, but not me? After a time, you finished your pretzel, you were done before Cove. It was boring not having anything to do. You pulled on the string of your balloon to bring it down to your level, then you held the dolphin in your hands, manipulating it to make it look like it was jumping through the air. Oh, Mafu Tofu is playing Call of Duty. Let me sign out before before Hubert's twink husband plays Final Fantasy 15. Alright, there we go. If you turned to face towards the beach, it almost looked like it was swimming in the waves like a real dolphin. It's clearly not Elio, given Twy and Song's reaction. What the hell? This is not fair. This is not fair. Barn can do it, but I can't. This is discrimination. A laugh came from your side. When you glanced back at Cove, he had left the remaining parts of his pretzel in the wrapper, and he was gripping his dolphin too. It's not fine, but I still respect him. Why do you still respect him? Okay. Mine's name is Merryweather. He's the Prince of the Dolphins. That's a VTuber name. I don't want to get sued. Splash, they star in movies. Cherry, she's actually an alien. Sam, they're just a regular dolphin. Her name's Cherry. She's a bad bitch. She's goth as hell. She like wears those skirts with like the red and the black like gingham on it. She's got like a nose piercing. She's got like the black lipstick and everything. She's a bad bitch. She's the baddie. She's a baddie. It's a hot girl summer with her around. When no one is looking, she transforms back into her true alien self. She has purple skin and 10 eyes. You sighed, wishing you could meet a real-life alien. Did you forget who you are, Bunny? You're an alien, idiot! I respected him in the first place? LUP, but yes, I agree that House Heika is out of line. Stop calling me LUP. Stop it. Technically, you can meet a real-life alien if you meet a person from Russia living in the US. That is true. Well, does that count? Like, oh no, I was born in America, but like my family is Russian aliens. My grandma was. What's yours? Cove considered the question, placing the balloon against the table and resting his free arm across it in contemplation. It's... With a loud pop, the dolphin exploded into ribbons. Oh, okay, well at least you're not gonna put it in the ocean, right? Oh no. For a second, all Cove did was gape in shock like you. Then his cheeks puffed up, squinting his eyes, and you saw tears start to glisten. Hey, listen, Cove. Balloons aren't even that cool anyway. You know how much environmental damage they do every year for people that are at weddings that let go of the balloons? You can have Sam. She's a bad bitch. She can handle it. You can have my balloon instead if you want it. Cove looked over at you, frowning. I don't want yours. Wow, okay, Sam doesn't want you either. She's too good for you, Cove. Fuck you. Oh. You felt bad for Cove, but were secretly glad. You really liked the little dolphin and weren't too eager to give it up. That does not make you an alien if you are dropped into this world on American soil. As far as I'm aware, I don't know the whole naturalization process. What is this? Elio a hybrid. Be nice to Cove or draw 25, Elio. Yep, that's me. Cove, this is why mom doesn't fucking love you. No, okay, that's a bit too far, Barn. Even when I make fun of Cove, I at least won't go that low. I'll just say that his dad pays people to be friends with him. I won't say that. Cove spent the rest of the outing sniffling and didn't say much else. Baby. The passing of Cove's balloon was the last major event of your adventure. In the end, the two of you headed back late that afternoon. What is this? I don't like Cove. Shinny mode. Well, it's too bad you don't have the points, Twy. Let's friggin' go. Okay, how do I get back out? We're simply referencing this. This is why mom doesn't fucking love you. Oh, that vine. Yep. Do not actually believe his mom doesn't love him. Okay, well, You hit him where it hurt, Barn. His parents are divorced, and he wants to be with his mom, so you kinda hit him where it hurt. You separated on the beach, and while Cove went straight home with his brand new sand pail in hand, you decided to sit for a while. You watched the waves and the sunset, fiddling with your new keychain. Another summer day was drawing to a close. It had been nice for the most part. Hopefully there wouldn't be any tears next time. Oh, there will be tears. There will be tears. I will make him cry. I'm gonna wedgie his underpants so hard. I'm gonna tie him up. I'm gonna shove him in a locker. One sweltering summer day, you were in the living room with Cove, listening to the sounds of the birds chattering outside the window while you lay across the rug on the floor. It's called getting a critical hit. Simply sounds like a skill issue. You calling Cove a skill issue? Cove's dad had dropped him off earlier, and your moms had left the two of you, along with Lizzie, to play amongst yourselves. It had been too hot to go outside in the afternoon, at least according to Mommy. So your sister was starting to get impatient waiting for her golf class that evening. Wait, there's golf classes? Kids can do golf classes? The three of you had had trouble finding something fun to do. The beach and the playground were off limits, and you felt that it was too warm for anything like playing with your fuzzy toy animals. Okay, I didn't hear the bonk sound effect. Is it not working? Hold on. I didn't hear the bonk sound effect. Hold on, I gotta test things. Okay, I can hear it now. Oh, another bonk chat. Let's friggin' go. Barn, you hit him where it hurts. Now excuse me while I'm bullying this child to the max limit that I'm allowed to by law. See, I knew there was a reason I loved you, Barn. But stop bopping me. I'm gonna bonk you back. I saw the bonk but didn't hear. That's why I didn't know if it worked last time. I see. Oh, I'm bonking you twice. See your name? It is getting bonked. Oh, whoops. Sadly, I'm not allowed to bonk you. Love you, till bonks do us part. You love him. You just bonked me! You just bonked me! You love him for calling you out for bullying the child. I guess we all have different taste. Listen, we both bully Cove. We have a little fun. You misread my last message. I said I'm not allowed to not bonk you. Oh. Damn it. Damn it. Learn to read, Fivehead. Shut up, dumbass. Okay, the three of you had trouble finding something fun to do. The beach and the playground were off limits, and you felt that it was too warm for anything, like playing with your fuzzy toy animals. Don't you give me a head pat. How dare you. Right after you bonk me, you're like rubbing in the pain. You're rubbing the area that I got bonked. You're making it hurt more. How dare you? No lie, I misread it too. Okay, I don't feel so dumb then. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's see. Then suddenly, a light came to Lizzie's big brown eyes and her smile spread wide across her face. Rub salt in the wound, yeah. Having an idea gave her a new wave of energy. Since we're stuck inside, we should be adults. They don't play outdoors anyways. They're always inside and telling everybody they're too busy to play.
Why? Duh.
I said why, and it'll be fun. Duh. The carrot and stick. Simple, yet effective. I see you want to be bonked as well, Barn. Don't feed your bunny carrot. Yeah, actually, legitimately, do not feed your bunny carrots. Feed them lettuce, okay? I'm saying this as an animal head. Whatcha? Oh, bonka 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 bonk. Don't feed cats milk either, or at least don't give them too much milk if you do. Like, same with bunnies. Don't give them too much carrots, okay? Okay. So I'm saying is that I have to give you salad and not curry. I hear you loud and clear. Yes. Yes! You heard correctly. You heard correctly, Barn. Give me curry. Can I feed my bunny another bunny? Depends on the bunny. If it's Pippi, yes, please do. I want that fucker gone. I want that fucker eviscerated. What do they do inside that we don't? Besides use the phone a lot. Excluding a small huff, Lizzie decided to ignore Cove.
What do you think?
Bunny? What do you think? Do you want to? Cove said it. That doesn't sound fun. Wait, what? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, we're playing house. Okay. We're playing house. What is this? Hey chat, I'm gonna play Our Life. This is Cove. I don't like him. Hey. Not liking Cove is perfectly understandable, okay? Like, we got Shiloh, okay? We got Shiloh. Yeah, I want to. I will be the dad and Cove will be the dog. You do? Seriously? You said to feed buns lettuce, and curry is not lettuce, therefore you get no curry. You can put lettuce in curry. Yeah, you can put anything in curry. Yeah. See? Bunny agrees. Shiloh, more like shy loser. You take that back. Random, but apparently Toma is getting an endo. Wait. Amnesia, Uwu, Cage of Love, Toma? Please say it's not so. Hooray! Okay, let me think. What do I want to be? Satisfied that neither of you were about to bail on her, Lizzie thought over her options while you watched. That exact Toma, unfortunately. You mean Toma? Toma gets a Nendoroid? Oh, the fucking phone. Good Smile announces Amnesia series cast members. Okay, it's the Amnesia cast. Okay. Okay, they better. Okay, they got an Ukyo Nendoroid. Okay, all is fine with the world. You guys can get your shitty Toma Nendoroid. I will get the Toma Nendoroid so I can lock it behind bars. I'll lock it behind bars like it belongs. Toma from hit series A Certain Magical Index. Finally, yeah. It looks like Ukyo is getting one too. The more superior Nendoroid. Satisfied that neither of you were about to bail on her, Lizzie thought over her options while you watched. After a few seconds, she clapped her hands together and beamed, apparently having settled on something without asking either of you. Okay, I'm gonna be a professional golfer. Bunny, you and Cove can be a beach volleyball player, a gymnast, or a tennis player. I want to be a tennis player. Why can't we pick anything we want? Because I have a fun idea, that's why. Oh, we have a very short-lived truce. Okay, let me hydrate. Thank you for watering your bunny. And I'll take a moment too. Barn, don't bonk me. I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment of zen, okay? I'm stretching. Oh, Barn, you weren't around for Ghost Trick, right? For when he shot out Shinsukimi's like beanie. Volleyball player for no particular reason at all. Okay, Haikyuu fan. Thank you for the head pats. Did I ever tell you guys actually that I used to look exactly like Kenma? Like season 1 Kenma, like with the blonde hair that like had the roots growing out. I used to look exactly like him. Oh, thank you for the head pats ID. Cha cha cha. Was not there for Ghost Trick. Yeah, they shot. We had to switch a beanie with a bullet before someone died. You told me at least, and I saw photos. Yeah, Ken with the cat. Everyone flexing their points. Get fucked, Twy. Oi. 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 Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Because I have a fun idea, that's why. And we have to play sports as adults? Yup. But there's other kinds of sports too. Well, I want to be a tennis player. So I'm gonna be a tennis player. Barn is playing both sides. As usual, he's the devil's advocate.
Right?
It isn't the same. What do you think, Bunny? Don't those choices sound super cool? You want to be that, huh? Yeah. I want to be a tennis player. Yeah, I want to be a tennis player. Lizzie beamed at you. Happy at least one of you liked her idea. Oh yeah, which one sounds the best to you? Out of my list, still. Tennis. Devil Survivor's advocate? Devil Survivor! Cove was not impressed with Lizzie's attitude, though he didn't bother talking more about it for now. He thought over the list of possibilities. Beach volleyball, gymnastics, or tennis. Out of all of them, you'd prefer to play tennis. You remembered Mommy had a couple of old tennis rackets lying around somewhere, but you forgot where you'd seen them at last. Yeah, I really liked playing tennis when I was like in high school. We had like tennis courts at my high school and I liked playing there. And I used to go with my nephews whenever they were over and I would babysit them. We'd walk over to the tennis courts and I would play against them. Advocate makes me sound so sinister. At least call me the devil's attorney. So there's a monetary reason why I'm torturing the souls of the innocent. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney versus Barnhouse, Devil's Attorney. You could check the attic for them, although Lizzie probably wouldn't let you run off and do that now that she had you here. Yes, that was clearly the top option. Down bad edition. I guess I'll be a tennis player.
Alright.
What about you, Cove? I'll pick volleyball. Oh, he's a Haikyuu fan. I should have known. Okay, so Bunny, you're a famous tennis player, and Cove, you're on a popular beach volleyball team. And Lizzie's ponytail bobbed when she proudly stretched her arms wide. We're Olympic athletes who just competed in the Olympics. Never been down bad for at least the last 5 minutes. Are you sure about that? Okay, I'm now a Cove apologist. He's got taste. You see yourself in Cove now. Oh, whoops, I skipped over that. Cove didn't seem all that impressed with the announcement. He made a face and adjusted the glasses on his nose. That's really specific.
Rude.
That's what makes it fun. Anyway. Lizzie marched back and forth in front of the both of you, getting lost in her own imagination. I won all gold medals, and people are calling me the next Mickey Wright. Mickey and Phoenix had a child? Who's that? Lizzie stopped on the spot and turned on him, her brown eyes shining with impatience. I thought Mickey and Riku had something. It doesn't matter if you know who she is, it's a golf thing. You guys won medals too. Cove, your team was bronze, and Bunny, you barely missed out on the gold and got silver. It's more real if we're not all first place. Okay, so only you can be first place? Is that it, Lizzie? Other than the fact that I was not like Cove at all, I was just like Cove as a kid. For real, for real. What were you like as a kid, Lauren? I was a brat. We can do better than silver. You pouted at Lizzie, unhappy with the decision. Happy? Are you not happy now? That changed? Wow. Wow. You're not happy right now? Barn? I'm waiting. Thinks back to the shampoo/glue story. Yeah, that checks out. Yes, I am happy now. Okay, good. Bunny's right.
Sorry.
Lots of people lose at the Olympics. Them's the breaks. But there was a good span of time there. Well, that's not now. That's not now. And you're the one who did, not me. Lizzie looked taken aback by Cove's declaration, as though the thought of her losing was completely absurd. No way, it wouldn't make sense. I'm already practicing my golf game. She took a golfing stance to make her point, pretending to swing her club and hit an invisible ball. So, what kind of house do you want to live in? Cove hadn't changed his mind about winning, but thinking about where he'd live as an adult appealed to him. Apparently, because he looked back at Lizzie with some of the anger fading. I'm gonna live on the beach. Oh my god, my screen. Lizzie made a face at him, poking out her tongue. That's kind of boring. We already have that. Maybe you should be happy with what you have. No, not like the normal houses here with a street. On it. Right on the sand. By the water. You know in Ocarina of Time where you get the Master Sword and just kind of become an adult? Pretty much how it felt happened, honestly. Your Link? Just like that, all the tension was back. You hadn't even had a chance to choose where you would want to live. That's not very fun or smart, Cove. You can't live on a bunch of sand and shells. But I want to, and I will. Cove narrowed his eyes at Lizzie, even though she stood half a head taller than him. You didn't give out a list of things to pick from this time, so I'm picking that. Why are we even playing pretend if we can't imagine anything?
Jeez.
Well, I'm gonna live in a mansion far away from here and far away from you. One with an indoor pool and a place to practice my award-winning golfing.
It's not fair.
How come you were yelling about mine when your idea is even more impossible? Oh, burn! Lizzie's face blushed red, her hands balling into fists at her side. Oh, toddler fight, toddler fight! It's not impossible, and it's better than yours. Oh, that's kind of a cute face. Disagreements always seemed to crop up when the two of them were together, and you always felt like you were stuck in the middle. Malcolm in the middle, if you will. But when it came to the topic at hand this time, you thought, hey yo, baby fight club. You were tired of deciding between either of them. I like both. I like a mansion and I like being on the beach. I don't want to decide between either of you. I like both. Those are both good ideas. We didn't exchange with their bickering and instead dreamt up your own dream house. Fight, 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 fight. Anyone got a recorder? Gotta upload this to YouTube and make millions. We'll be just like the... What's that one famous YouTube channel where they're terrible parents and they videotape their children? There's probably like 300 of those, but... You weren't gonna share your idea with them either. You already knew it was a good one. You can swim whenever you want if you live on the beach. Malcolm in the middle? I mean, yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Can you repeat the question? We can still swim at any time we want from where we live now. Being a little closer doesn't mean anything. It's a thought that counts. I hate to disagree with our Lord and Savior Cove, but I don't actually like the beach. Okay, this is the one time I'm gonna stick up for Cove. I like the beach. I think the beach is great. If I could live near the beach, I would be happy. I could go out for walks. I could go swimming on the beach every day. That would be cool. Says you. Recorder? I hardly know her. I remember that one. Wasn't it deleted? I have no idea. That one famous YouTube channel? Starry Bunny Boy? Apparently my channel isn't famous. Someone left like a comment on my Made in the Dark video, and they were like, when you're actually a big channel in 12 years, you should make another video on this subject. I'm like, oh damn, okay, I gotta wait 12 years? Wow, okay. Thanks. Thanks for the vote of confidence, my dude. The two of them scowled at each other. You're being so unreasonable. You... I don't want what you want. This game doesn't make sense. It does. You have to be realistic. I said that. But you're not. Song has finally become infected by Twy. Bro, that's kind of rude. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it was really rude. I think they deleted it. Because I went back to the comments and I didn't see it there. So maybe they realized they were kind of being rude. I had no idea what to do to make them stop at this point. It seemed like the two of them would just keep working each other up as long as they could. Nothing you'd said so far has kept them from being mad. The Twy virus will spread. The Twyrus. I think I know what I gotta do. I gotta say something so outrageous that it makes what they're arguing about seem like nothing. Thankfully, like a greeting card angel, Mom walked into the room. Oh, I don't get to be the hero. Lizzie rushed to her, hanging onto the hem of her shirt and poking out her tongue at Cove. They're probably trying to be clever and realize they just came off as an asshole. Yeah, probably. Lizzie, Bunny, it's time to get ready to go. Sorry, you have to leave already, Cove. Their mommy said she'll walk you home, so you won't be left in the cold. Cove was still glaring at Lizzie, his face flushed red with anger. Saying something so outrageous that makes their argument pointless? I've got this. Twy could totally get maidens. So you're gonna become the CEO of Bubblegum. That'll get them excited. I'm gonna run the Charlie Chocolate Factory. I can go by myself. But... Without giving Mom a chance to stop him, Cove stood up and stalked out of the room, shoulders drawn tight. I see nothing outrageous about this statement. There's only truth here. Go get him, Tiger. Okay. Worried, Mom turned to look down at you and Lizzie. You mean Twiger? Indeed. You two were playing nice with our new friend, weren't you? I'm gonna tell the truth, cause I didn't get the chance to say that I'm the CEO of the Bubblegum Company. They were fighting, Cove and Lizzie, for the whole time. Twiger Woods. Your sister's jaw dropped, looking betrayed, as Mom put both hands on her hips. Elizabeth! I told you to be kind to him. He's having a hard time right now. Lizzie's mouth closed back up, replaced by a tiny frown. I know. I tried, but he was... No buts. You both know you can show someone a great time when you put your mind to it. We're going to apologize to Cove and his dad over the phone when he gets home from work tonight. Lizzie hung her head, dragging a foot across the ground in front of her. Oh. My throat hurts. Give me a moment. Twiger Woods, but Twiger can't. So true, Mommy. This isn't Mommy, this is Mom. Okay, Mom. Good girl. Twiger Woods is on the earth. Twiger Sky is free as a bird. What? You caught pieces of Lizzie sulking to herself about how it was her fault too, but it was over. Right. We'd better get a move on. Let's go, kids. Noah Laney, where did you leave the car keys? Oh, is that Mommy's name? Twiger Woods, these nuts fit. These nuts. Mom hustled you all out the door, and you noticed during the car ride to golf practice that Lizzie was quieter than usual. Yeah, you'll never be Twiger Woods. You'll never be Mickey Wright. I know what I said, Elio. I know what I said. She was usually the first one to request which music to listen to in the car. Oh, Kids Bop. But she didn't say a thing. Your parents noticed she wasn't in the mood to be bothered. I told you guys about the bullshit that is Disney radio, right? I told you guys about that. I'm still angry about that. It's been like a solid 100 years since that happened, and I'm still angry about that. They gave her space, and Mommy just asked you what you'd like to listen to. Picked your favorite song, soundtrack to a cool movie, song you knew Lizzie liked. Fuck Lizzie. We're gonna listen to a cool movie song. Eventually, Lizzie came around and started singing along with you. Yeah, we're listening to the Frozen soundtrack. Just gonna say that if kids are going to golf practice, I automatically assume they're kinda rich, because that's kind of middle to lower class kids goes... Yeah, what kind of middle to lower class kid goes to golf class? Yeah, I've never heard of golf class. I guess that shows what kind of class I am. At least not for kids. I've never heard of golf class for kids, but clearly I am unrefined. And they live like right near the beach too, so they probably live in like LA or something, like the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk or something. There are child golf classes though. I never heard about that though, until today. Class clown. She acted like she was grown up most of the time, but you knew she liked the movie too. No, not you, Twilight. Oh, you knew he was gonna say it. Class pet, bunny. Oh, it's just like 999, for real, for real. I hope I don't get murdered. When the car ride was over, you spent the twilight hour watching Lizzie hit things with other girls her age. Yeah, this is way too rich. This is not realistic to me. This is not my childhood. My childhood was like the most expensive thing we had was going to, like, I don't know, the local festival and getting like the $5 rides all throughout the day pass. Hell yeah. You didn't know much about golf, but you could tell that she really liked it, so you sat with your moms and tried to puzzle it out. It was nice sitting outside after being cooped up in the house all day. You stretched out your legs to let the last few minutes of sun warm your skin. When the sun was finally out of sight, dipping behind the horizon, you all got ready to leave. Yeah, I was gonna say, Elio, don't be the bunnies from 999. Instead of going straight home, your mom took the family out to dinner. You went to a restaurant you had all been going to ever since you could remember. I want to be the bunny from Virtue's Last Reward. That's the bunny I want to be. The whole afternoon had a bunch of shouting you hadn't been able to stop, but you could kind of tell that all this helped Lizzie be less angry. The car ride home was quiet, with only the radio providing escape from silence. Lizzie had been in better spirits now, but the closer you got to your neighborhood, the more she wiggled in her seat and frowned out the window. She knew what was coming when you all got back home. Clearly, she was dreading it. My childhood was getting one of those Spider-Man web shooters and proceeding to cause destruction and almost break my neck from thinking the webs would actually carry me from the top of the fence to my roof. Oh my god. Elio 2 Milkman Go Comedy Lappy. What? I mean, you know what I did with my Tamagotchis, how I murdered them, thinking that you had to put the flounder, the fish Tamagotchi in the bathtub, but I was wrong and I killed my Tamagotchi. So I wasn't the smartest stick in the mud around. Soon enough, Mom was turning onto your street, then reversing into the driveway. Once she cut the ignition, it was dead silent. And I do not even cut in being like, Elio, I have this other thing that you admitted to doing that was even stupider than that, Elio. No one spoke. Only unbuckled their seatbelts and opened their doors. Lizzie was the last one out. Elio, actually, I'm Santa Lappy. Once everyone was inside and done taking off their shoes, she propped her hands on her hips.
So,
Now then, Mr. Holden's car is in his driveway, so he should be back from work. That's good news, isn't it, Elizabeth? You and Cove can hash things out before the day's done. Pilk, this isn't your stream song. Wow, I'm co-starring on the song's stream? Let's freaking go! Lizzie didn't complain or put up a fight. Her head ducked so she didn't have to meet anyone's eyes. She nodded once. Good, let's move this to the kitchen. Mom went over to the house phone, the rest of you following behind her. Mommy put a gentle hand on Lizzie's shoulder as they walked side by side. You watched them from the back. This is only happening because you told on Lizzie. Hey, I will be a snitch, okay? I didn't regret it. I don't regret it. You frowned to yourself, recalling how Cove had left in such a bad way. Mom had told you to be on your best behavior with Cove, but Lizzie hadn't listened. She upset him more than usual, even. It worked. Mommy put a gentle hand on Lizzie's shoulder. Lucky child. The four of you stood around the kitchen in a lopsided square. All eyes were on Lizzie, who kept her gaze on her feet. There's Mommy! Oh! Mommy is Mommy AF. Oh! You remember the number for Cove's house, don't you, honey? Hey, yo! She's mine, Barn! She's my mommy. Lizzie jerked her head in another nod, sullen. Without further prompting, she stepped forward and she began to dial. Mommy, too. Yes. How come God let you have two mommies? I'm that cool. Mom reached over and pressed a button on the base. Suddenly you could hear the phone ringing. She turned on the speaker. So yeah, when they say mom, they mean the mom with the glasses. And when they say mommy, they mean the very hot one. The phone rang a couple of times, then stopped Mr. Holden's warm voice coming through the other end. Evening, Holden residence. Lizzie looked over at Mommy, unsure. She nodded encouragingly. You can't just say that about them, they're mine. No, they're my moms. Hi, Mr. Holden. It's, Lizzie. Can I talk to Cove? I bet your moms are gay. Hella, my G, hella gay. Let's go!
Absolutely.
Lizzie Lappy? What a surprise! But of course she can say hey to the boy. Mom is hot too. She is, but she's not as mommy as Mommy. He sounded cheery as usual, though definitely meant it when he said it was a surprise. You thought hard, and you were sure that your sister had never called Cove's house before. Mom spoke up before Mr. Holden or Lizzie could say anything more. Her arms were crossed over her chest, her lips pursed. Mom is hot, I agree, Song. Hi, Cliff. Noah Laney, Bunny, and I are here too. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Nolani? Is it Nolani? When they say mom, they mean the one with glasses. When they say mommy, they mean the really hot one. So she called mom and mommy? Oh no. I'm getting confused by my own words. Good evening. We're sorry to bother you so late. Does she have glasses though? No? Then mom is superior? Superior? Superman? Clarkus Kentis? Hi. Momther. The gang's all here, huh? Is something the matter? His voice grew a bit concerned. Mommy was quick to reassure him. No, well, yes, but it's going to be okay. Leslie and Cove got into a bit of a fight today. We were hoping that the two of them could talk and make up. Is this a good time for you and Cove?
What?
A fight? Cove didn't tell me anything about that when I came home. It does explain the funk he's been in tonight. But Superman has no glasses. Yeah, Superman would never wear glasses. Who the hell are you talking about? He chuckled lightly. Despite that, it didn't seem like he really thought it was funny. Anyway, it's good. You didn't catch us at a bad time. I'll go grab him for you. There's some shuffling on the other end. He must not have gone far, because you could still hear him calling out. Mom, gentle, nurturing, a place of comfort and love. Mommy? Mommy? Exactly. You get it, Barn. Cove, there's someone on the phone for you. After a beat of silence, there was more muffled talking from Cove's dad. Come on, bud. Lizzie called just so she could talk to you. It took a bit of back and forth, though the conversation seemed one-sided since you couldn't hear Cove properly. I won't get you that Sonic game if you don't talk to Lizzie. Eventually, Cove took the phone from his dad.
Hi.
Hello? Hey, it's Lizzie. Yeah, I know. Dad told me. Cove's tone was defensive. Lizzie turned to Mom, scowling. One stern look from her, though, and Lizzie turned away. Okay, but like, all parents are hot in this. Are we ever gonna see, what was the name, Shiloh? Are we gonna see Shiloh's parents? I wanna see Shiloh's parents.
Sorry.
I just called to say I'm sorry for not playing nice with you today. I won't do it again. I just called to say I love you. Lizzie's eyes were downcast, her voice low. You could tell she felt uncomfortable apologizing to Cove in front of everyone. Imagine being Cove and wanting to stay with his mom when the dad seems cool AF, even though he does pay people to hang out with his son. He's trying, God bless. Yeah, he's got shark pants. How cool is that? Who? Fight me. I am gonna beat your ass up, Twy. Beat your ass into the ground. Gonna give you a wedgie when I'm done. Shiloh is the best character in this game. The best! At least for now. I haven't met Baxter or Derek or whoever their names are. She was still being genuine about feeling bad. Cove must have realized that too, because he sighed quietly. I want gold. Is he asking her to give him money? Apologize by paying for it. Lizzie was momentarily stunned silent by the demand. You could understand why he did it. You had wanted gold too. Oh, he wanted the gold medal. That was it. Alright, you win the gold. Okay, I guess I'm sorry too. A sense of relief washed over everyone at his acceptance of the apology. Mama crossed her arms while Mommy's shoulders relaxed. Lizzie's eyebrows raised up. You wondered if she thought that he'd refused her apology. At 3 minutes of context for this dude, don't give me these emojis. Whoever their names are, I don't know who they are! I haven't met them yet, Twy! You've seen this game, I have not. I don't know who these are. Dad, can I get off the phone now? You're walking down the street when out of the corner of your eyes you spot her. Shiloh above. I will let Shiloh kill me. You couldn't see him, but it was obvious that Cove felt awkward about the situation. He had come off uncomfortable the entire time, really. Is Lizzie, like, putting this conversation on speakerphone or something? Why can I listen in on their conversation? Yeah, you can go back to your room if you want. Be sure to say goodbye first, though. Bye, Lizzie. Bye. Cove, I want gold. Mommy, do you take Visa? With that said, Cove must have handed the phone to his dad and left, since Mr. Holden spoke up.
That's a relief.
All's well that ends well, as they say. Thanks for arranging this. I'm sure he appreciates it. Are you sure? As Mom replied, Lizzie tugged on Mommy's hand to catch her attention. Can I go now too? You think not knowing them is an excuse for not knowing them? You'll meet one of them soon? Ooh, you could hear from the start, so I think Mom was the one who put it on speakerphone. Ah, I see.
Good job.
Sure, sweetie. Thank you very much for apologizing to Cove. Mom flashed a brief smile at Lizzie and nodded her agreement. I wish I had moms. Elio, you don't deserve Cove. I will be adopting him and marrying his mother. We haven't even seen his mom. Fine, I'll take my moms. These are my moms, okay? You can only get these as your moms if you marry me, so bye. Given permission to leave, Lizzie scurried off towards the stairs. She seemed to be feeling much better with the incident behind her. Mom and Mommy returned to the phone, taking it off the speaker. They continued talking to Mr. Holden. You couldn't tell what about. Cove's mom? I feel like that's a spoiler, so I don't want to look it up. I'm very curious about what she looks like. You're glad that was the end of it all. Lizzie and Cove might not get along, and probably still won't, but they weren't mad at each other anymore. Mom and Mommy weren't upset either. He wants the moms, he doesn't want them as moms. Well, they would be their mom-in-law. Everything was finally back to normal. With that thought, you retreated to your own room with a spring in your step. Okay, long day. It was another scorching summer day, the kind where no sooner had you finished one cup of water, you were already filling it up again. Everyone else had something on, so that afternoon it was just you and Shiloh. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This didn't happen much, especially since Cove had arrived. Without Lizzie around, Shiloh looked to you for all the answers. It made you feel good. Joke's on you, I do know what Cove's mom looks like. Oi, cheater. Pleased. You might not be in double digits like your sister, but he was only 7. Being the oldest and getting to be the leader was a nice change of pace. You drained yet another drink and frowned at the empty vessel. Your thirst was gone, but you still craved something icy cold and refreshing. Something sweet, something like pilk. A popsicle, an ice cream cone, an ice cream sandwich? An ice cream cone. Nothing beat a classic creamy scoop of ice cream on a day like this. Mint chocolate chip ice cream? That's what you get for playing Overwatch in Arkansas. Maybe playing competitive Overwatch in my state wasn't the greatest idea. Why? What happened? Thank you for the hydrate, Overtaker. These are the benefits of watching you play a game I will never in my life play. Oi! Don't corrupt Shiloh. I'm not corrupting him. There's nothing like that to be found at home. You knew that without needing to look. Your moms didn't keep sweets in the house. Why not? Are they worried that I'm gonna make a matcha cup that's full of like 10 liters of sugar? Now, why would they ever think that I would do that? Outside, there were plenty of places where such goodies could be obtained, but there were shops and demanded payment in exchange for their products. Let's see. I'll ask Shiloh for help. Shiloh, do you have any money? Oh wait, no, I don't want to do this to Shiloh. Oh no. Can I go back and fix my mistake? Elio, a bad influence on the hip youth of tomorrow. Oh, let me check. That was easy. You felt like you should tell him why you were asking. You suggested pilk as a drink? What's wrong with pilk? Huh? You guys probably haven't even had up orange yet. Losers. Thanks. I want an ice cream cone, but my moms don't keep any here. Oh wait, that's me. That's me. And mint chocolate ice cream. I don't know how to trust the bun anymore. Mint chocolate ice cream is good. You guys just have bad taste. Shiloh rummaged in his backpack and proudly produced an assortment of coins, plus one stray button. There's nothing wrong with mint chocolate ice cream. Thank you, Twy. You set the button aside and counted the coins in neat piles. Just over $1. You announced this to Shiloh. He'd almost certainly come to the same conclusion, but he'd been watching you expectantly. I haven't. A porn just for weaklings. You take that back. You're too weak to drink it. You've never tried the liquid of the gods. The holy matrimony between apple and orange. You say what you don't know of yet, Overtaker. It's a start. Shiloh beamed at... Shiloh beamed at me! Now, do you prefer white mint chocolate chip or green mint chocolate chip? Green mint chocolate chip. You'll need to find some more. Liquid of the gods, iced tea. I haven't had iced tea in a while. I should have some. Have some Arizona. Okay. The two of you lifted couch cushions, stuck tiny hands down deep crevices in the sofa and under furniture, and scoured the back of drawers. I tried to be tolerant, but I guess I'll be taste racist. How dare you? Well, what ice cream do you like, Overtaker? Most of what you found was useless or gross. Bent paper clips, fluffy wisps of dust, or sandy crumbs. But every so often, one of you would strike silver or bronze and add it to the growing pile of coins. Your mind wandered to the $20 bill tucked away in your room. It was enough for you and Shiloh to get whatever you wanted and more, but you didn't take it out. That was too special to hand over so freely. What do you mean? I want to get mint chocolate chip ice cream. What else am I gonna use it on? Arizona? I thought you were in what did you just send me, Barn? Taste and racist equals tasteless, cause you taste less. Thank you. I see you read the Discord earlier, Barn. Oh my god, this is a lot. This is the entire Alien Isolation collection. What? Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. $10, baby. Wow. Jesus Christ, hold on. That's a lot. Thank you. I guess I'll be playing Alien Isolation sometime in the future. Let me see. Yep. So what is that? Is that like all the DLC or something? Oh my god, okay, yeah, it is all the DLC, holy shit. Cool. Thank you, fine! But I don't want to be isolated. I don't want to be an alien that's isolated. Besides, Shiloh would be curious about where it came from, and might even mention your wealth to Lizzie. The exchange had been a secret, and on that note, I leave. Farewell. See you later, Vine. Would you rather be twice-olated? Are you twice-olated, Twi? I don't want to be isolated nothing. I want friends. Yes? No, you're not twice-olated. You are here amongst our family, Twi. Twi is home. Twi is family. Dusty and disheveled from checking every room and squinted into every tiny nook, the two of you finished pooling your finds. Shiloh held his breath as you counted the coins once again. $20, 53 cents, and 2 buttons. Ooh. You didn't know when the second button had decided to join the party, but you were too pleased with your successful haul to throw it out. We're twi-gether? Yes! We're all friends. Is that enough? You figured he knew the answer, but you appreciated him recognizing your authority on financial and ice cream matters. You straightened up before making your pronouncement. Yeah, we've got enough. That is not enough. I work at an ice cream place. A small ice cream is like $4.87. You can now afford something at the shops. Just one thing, but that was infinitely better than none. Shiloh clapped his hands. Wait. This is my dream date. An ice cream date. Technically, this is an ice cream date. Oh my god. I finally get my dream date. Isn't this like in the 90s or something? Maybe. I don't know. I'm melting from the cuteness or the 2000s? I don't know, but we're going on an ice cream date. See, Shiloh best boy. Shiloh best boy, he's going on an ice cream date with me. That's cute. Yay! The two of you dashed outside. The promise of sugar buoyed you on your destination, where, breathless but happy, you stared at the overwhelming number of options. Ah, you're going on an ice cream date. No, ice cream. Why am I not surprised at your dream? Oi, I want to get mint chocolate chip ice cream and walk down like a downtown area, eating some ice cream with my date, and then we just talk and we have fun. Maybe we go to the cat library afterwards. That's my ideal date. If we go to a cat place, me and Shiloh, Brian might be in trouble. The two of you dashed outside. Okay, I already read that. You knew what you wanted, but it wasn't just you who had contributed the funds to get the treat. You seemed to notice your pause. Aren't you getting an ice cream cone? Shiloh asked as though he was entirely separate from your decision, rather than someone with a stake in the outcome. An ice cream cone costs like $1 more, buddy. I was low-key about to say, should we clip that for Barn for future reference? That seemed oddly specific, honestly. Yeah, I've talked about this ideal date before. Otome games have spoiled me with the ice cream dates, that it became a dream. And I also think about the town I live in. Like, what would be the ideal date in the town I live in? That is the ideal date. That is the power creep date. That is the #1. Do you mind? Shiloh cocked his head to the side. It was your idea. You should choose. I want to get something we both want. It wasn't fair for you to be the only one to decide when he'd been a main factor in making this happen. Some of the money came directly from his backpack. I thought the ideal date for you was January 6th. That sounds very bad if you don't know that my birthday is January 6th. Not gonna lie, I'm looking at the 3 potential love interests in this game. I don't think you'll be dating Cove. Really? Really? What do you like? All of them, they're so good! You pressed further. But what do you really like? Popsicles or ice creams? What's your favorite? Just the vibe? Is there a dude that has an Elio vibe? Oh my. It's so hard to pick, I don't know. Frustrated, you cut to the heart of the matter. You want me to choose? Yeah. And that was that. You got the dessert you wanted originally, and hope Shiloh would actually like it too. You like mint chocolate chip ice cream, right? You'll meet them in part 1? Oh, we're on part 1. Nice. Finally, the reward for all your hard work was in your hands. You lapped at the soft ice cream, the sweetness perked you up. Yeah, you're not gonna say that this tastes like mouthwash, right? You think this is yummy. You held it out to Shiloh so he could take a turn. He shook his head.
You can finish it.
You're not saying that because you don't like mint chocolate chip, right? You're just being nice, right? You would eat it if we had 2, right? Right? I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Thank you for the headpats, Overtaker. He won't eat my ice cream with me? I'm gonna hydrate with my tears. Why does no one want to eat the ice cream I like? Why? Why? What's so wrong with mint chocolate chip ice cream? Why won't you eat it? Why? Why? Cove would probably eat it. He's got green hair. He probably likes green stuff. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong about Cove. Cove would eat it with me. He would share in the things that I like. Maybe I was wrong. I was wrong. Maybe Cove really is the end game. Okay, well we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna change my mind just yet, but you can finish it. He didn't want any? After everything you did to help get it, that was weird. I wanna include Shiloh. Why aren't you accepting it? Why aren't you accepting it? Even if Shiloh said it was okay, every story you'd ever seen on TV or read in a book said that sharing was caring. You stirred your ground even as the treat started to trickle dangerously towards your fingers. Why aren't you eating the mint chocolate chip? Not now, Elia's going on the right path. Maybe Cove really is the good option. My day has been fulfilled, and Cove will make him happy. It's only fair that you have some. We both bought it. But you want it more than I do, and getting to play was lots of fun already, so you can have it. That's more fun. I want to share in the things that I like. I don't want to eat it on my own. I want to share in the things that I like. I want you to know why I enjoy things. Why won't you eat my mint chocolate chip ice cream? You held it out to him. I want you to have some even more than I want to finish it, so eat your part. Relenting, Shiloh took the treat and gave it a taste. His eyes lit up.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Shiloh's good. Shiloh's a good boy. Okay. I'm back on the Shiloh path. We were so close to greatness. It's really good, thank you. You smiled, pleased with your good deed. You picked the best one. Shiloh gets me! Shiloh gets me! Cove would probably say, it's okay, I guess. Shiloh understands. Shiloh really gets me. I was just being considerate. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. My day is made better. Thank you, Shiloh. Thank you, Shiloh. Did he mean that? Shiloh was always nice no matter what happened, even if he hated it. You knew he wouldn't say so. Don't make me have doubts. Maybe he thought it was gross and that's the real reason why he didn't want to take some. No, Shiloh would never. You had no idea. You studied him as he ate a little more. He had every appearance of enjoying himself. Still weird. Two of you began to head back home as he ate. You walked side by side on the shore in silence, but your thoughts kept drifting to the boy beside you. Why didn't he speak up for himself? It's almost as if Shiloh didn't know how to say what he felt, or was too afraid to. Are we friends? Shiloh opened his eyes wide, seemingly caught off guard by the blunt question. Yeah, I think so. He says that, but friends should be able to talk to each other without being scared. If Shiloh wouldn't do that, are you even really friends at all? He rubbed his hands together nervously over your non-reaction.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay, Shiloh. I forgive you. You actually ate my mint chocolate chip unlike half of the chat population would. You care. You weren't sure how sorry he could be without knowing what he's even apologizing for, but you shook your head. You didn't do anything. It was true. Shiloh hadn't done something mean. He'd gone out of his way to make you happy. It didn't seem like it should be a bad thing, yet it bothered you. I just don't know if you like me. It's like, it doesn't matter what I do, you're gonna act the same. I could be anybody and you wouldn't care. I want to be special to you, Shiloh. No, I like you. I really, really like you, Bunny. I want to be friends. I want to be offensive to mint chocolate, but I have to control myself. See, Shiloh's better than Overtaker. Every second we stray further from Cove. Okay. You smiled hesitantly at him, and his fidgeting ceased. Even though you weren't sure if you believed him, this was only making things worse. Hey! Hey, no, you were right the first time. Give me the head pats. No, not the bonks. No. No, 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 no. There we go. No. There you don't go. Oi. Tomato. You decided that maybe there were all types of friends. If Shiloh wasn't able to do things differently, this would have to be alright. Shiloh made you unsure about setting a label on the experience of spending the afternoon with just him. There had been good times, and there had been confusing ones. You're positive of one thing, at least. The treat was delicious, and that was nice. Alright. I think I'm gonna actually stop here for the night. I mean, this game fits you well because you're a bozo. What does that mean, Overtaker? Are you calling me a kid? Anyway. Yes? I'm not a kid. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, what does that mean, Overtaker? Yeah. What the hell? Alright, that'll be it for our life beginning and always for the night, everyone. Thank you guys for coming. We'll play some Monster Hunter Rise tomorrow when I wake up. Hopefully I don't sleep in. I'll take my night medication right now and hope that puts me to sleep soon. So I'll see you guys soon, hopefully. If I don't stream tomorrow, you know I slept in. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Sleep well, Elio. Thank you. You too. Oh, Bun, truce to deal with a common enemy? Of course. We're gonna take down Overtaker. Thanks for the stream. I had fun throwing punches at the internet. Oi. 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 Okay, let's raid someone. Let me know. Yeah, let's raid. Let's raid Asilla, Roselet, John. They're playing Overwatch 2. I saw they were working on something, but I don't know if they want me to know that they were working on it. So I want to like show my love without telling me that I saw what they were working on. So we're gonna raid them and show them my love in a very tsundere way. No, we're not raiding Shadow Legends. We're raiding Asilla, Rosa, John. They're playing some Overwatch 2. I hope you guys have fun watching Asilla, and have a good night, everyone. Bye bye bye.